Cotton Branch family. It is Evan and
Josh.
Hope you are having a wonderful day today. We have some stuff to talk about. And so kind of the title kind of says it all. We are springing into action, and we are getting ready for the crazy hot weather that's going to be coming up in South Carolina. So we do this pretty much every year around the same time, especially since COVID. We did Let's Move Mountains whenever COVID first started, and now we're doing this again with Springing into Action. So Josh, what is Springing into Action, and what could people expect from the next week or so? 2 weeks, actually.
Well, it's preparing us, like Evan said, for the brutal heat of South Carolina, and our spring basically is summer. As most of the South, we kind of fly directly from winter into summer. So we need to replace some of our shade cells and mister systems that were damaged in a strong storm. Some of them are just older and began to wear out too. We actually, even one of the storms broke one of the 6x6 poles that holds up one of the shade cells, so we have to replace that and cement that into the ground. And then making sure we're stocked up on our pools. They love their pools,
Yes.
and both for drinking water out of, and then a lot of them enjoy getting in the pools to cool off. And now is the time to get those because they sell out very quickly in our area, and they're just now becoming available. And then our tractor hydraulic system needs a repair in order for us to dig the larger wallows that we like to give everyone and get them deep enough and large enough for them to really enjoy and for them to hold all summer. And I think that's about the mister systems, the wallows, the pools, the shade cells. Yep.
And for those of you who's followed us for years, y'all know we always have to get pools. And so, some people are like, well, where can I get them and donate them? It's kind of hard because they're not available on Amazon, so we can't put them on our wish list. They are hard plastic, the ones that are rather inexpensive. And they were found, like Josh said, like at Walmart, or sometimes they're at Target, and we just have to go there and get them and bring them back to the farm. And so that's something that's always needed, is going to be those pools. And for those of you who don't know, we live almost like in a sand pit. And so we have to constantly refill our wallows because it typically sinks down into the ground. Much more often than, let's say, clay and other places around the Southeast are typically dealing with. But in addition, like Josh said, just to reiterate, we are springing into action, and there are some great benefits to you if you give. And so we are asking everyone, we're actually 100 people, to donate $35 over the next 2 weeks, and it starts today. And so in the description of this video, you'll see a link for how you can be an all-star for our Spring into Action campaign. And so our first level is basically the all-star, where you actually donate $35, and we have a sticker pack there where we have about, I would say, 3 to 4 different stickers. One is our logo, one is some with Teddy, and that's a great benefit for you to kind of stick on your computer or on your car. We have a car decal too.
Yep.
With that. So that's going to be awesome, and we'll be talking more about that over the next few days, and show you all some pictures of this whole sticker pack for $35. And then Josh, what is the next level?
Superstar is the next level, and that's a $50 level, and that includes one of our Cotton Branch logo bags. So it's like a shoulder bag, canvas shoulder bag with our logo, like you see in the corner there. On the bag. Yep. So that's our Superstar level.
Yep, and then the next one's going to be a VIP, which we have a logo t-shirt. Some of y'all actually grabbed this last year around the fall. We're going to be releasing it just for our Spring into Action campaign. So if you would like to take advantage of getting a t-shirt weren't able to get it in the fall, definitely check out the VIP level, which is $100, and that's going to go straight into getting these new pools and also some of these repairs and misting systems that we absolutely need moving forward. And then Josh, what's the next level?
Oh, and we should probably say with the shirts, they're available actually in black, blue, and pink. And they're available in sizes small through triple extra large.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The next level is the MVP level, which is a $200 gift. And that includes our merch pack, which is our entire merchandise pack. And that is the logo decal, which can go in your car, and it will look just like the image you see on the corner, with Cotton Branch Farm Sanctuary around it. And then we also have the bag I was talking about earlier, so you would get the shoulder bag with it. And we have new koozies coming out, like drink and can koozies, and that'll have the logo on it. You'll get that.
And also, just a quick note, that's a brand new item.
Yes.
We have
never released that before, so you'll be the first ones to be able to get those.
Yep.
And you'll get one of our shirts, too.
Yep. It's awesome. And then we have the next level, which is the $500 gift. We do this probably every quarter when we do our fundraisers, and this is something that a lot of people enjoy, and we love doing it. It's our wine tasting tour, and so wine and cheese. Yep. And so it's plant-based cheese, by the way. And so you can come out. It's for two. It's a wine tasting for two, and so you'll be having some vegan wine, vegan cheese, and a tour of the whole sanctuary. And it's a great weekend getaway with you and your significant other, or you and your best friend. And it's really great. And so it's a wonderful thing. We love doing it.
Yeah. It's fun. Everybody really enjoys it, and it's just a nice leisurely time to interact with the animals too, and meet all the animals just more on a one-on-one basis than in a larger tour. And then the wine's great. And for people who don't drink wine, we also have craft beer, so we can do multiples of those. And then for people who do this level, we usually always reach out and see what types of wine you enjoy. So.
And of course, if you don't like to drink or alcohol doesn't agree with you, then we can also do non-alcoholic craft beer and also non-alcoholic wine. So that is available for those of y'all who do not consume. So, and then our last level is going to be our super sustainer level, which is $1,000. That's a private tour for up to 10 guests with me and Josh. We'll be able to have a good couple of hours to kind of talk with everybody and really go through the whole farm, and it'll just be y'all's group, and it's incredible. I love doing that too.
And that's interacting with the animals again, spending time with them, hearing their stories, and getting to meet them. So we love doing those too.
Absolutely. So those are the levels. Of course, over the next few days, I'm going to be showing you a lot of the actual pictures of the perks that you get when you donate, as well as kind of going through some of the pictures of these pools that we're talking about, the hydraulic systems that we're talking about that need to be fixed, and also the misting systems. For those of you who haven't been, the misting systems are amazing. They, like Josh said earlier in the video, they cool the area where they are about 20 degrees, and that really makes a difference when it's 90, mid-90s, upper 90s, even into the hundreds sometimes that we get at here at Cotton Branch. So, but we wanted to just announce that today. Let's go ahead and go into our next thing we want to talk about, and that is our farm updates. So, Josh, let's go ahead and go into our farm updates and talk more about what's been going on.
Sure. So a lot of you may have been following and have seen a couple, one of our newer residents and then one of our residents who have been here for a while. But Yo-Yo, who was one of our newer residents, if you remember his story, about 6 months ago, we actually found him abandoned on the side of the road in a crate near our property line, but not near our entrance. And this was before the winter set in, so this was like a 95-degree day. He had been there through the night, you could tell. And after he got in, we realized that he had some mobility issues. So with imaging, it showed that he basically had arthritis in all 4 of his legs. And pretty severe, especially considering he is a younger pig. So he's maybe only, the vet has estimated him to be, at most around 3.5 years old. So we started him on a regimen of not only anti-inflammatories and pain relievers, but a specialty treatment. It's a super expensive treatment, and he gets that. It's a loading dose of where he gets it every 4 days for a month. And then after that, you monitor, and some pigs don't need it again. Some need it monthly. So Yo-Yo is one who needs it monthly. If he does not have it, you can tell he starts to struggle. So he has a monthly treatment for that as well, and it's a shot in a shot form.
It's adequate.
But it's adequate,
Yep.
And he's been doing amazingly well as long as he keeps up with his treatments. But he is just one of the sweetest pigs. It was totally unexpected and out of the blue, but we're really happy he's with us.
Yeah.
And he's formed friendships with some of the other pigs, and he loves people, loves interacting. He's very talkative, and we're super excited that he is doing so much better, and that we were able to provide him with that. Actually, thanks to you all.
Yeah.
Another pig is Adam. If you've watched recently, I would say around mid-February. So Adam is one of the Kentucky Operation 458 pigs. And so he's been with us since 2018, December of 2018. So a little over 3 years. And at breakfast time, he was missing in the feeding area. So Crystal, one of our caretakers, went into the barn and found him, and he was immobile. He couldn't get up, was struggling, and was definitely crying with some pain issues. So we had our vet out, and the imaging showed he actually has some deterioration that had started in 4 of his vertebrae in his back, and that's what was causing the issue. Adam was not a very social pig. He had not really come around to wanting human attention, and he was one of the few really in that group who had not. So it was a little bit of a struggle, and we put him in our med bay, which adjoins Teddy's barn. And if you know Teddy, Teddy Wonderwheel is our wheelchair pig. Well, him and Teddy spent so much time talking at the med bay gate and the barn that we decided to see how they would do together. They immediately hit it off, which was amazing. They are so close, best friends, don't even like to eat separately. They're together all the time now, and we have seen such great improvement with Adam. He'll be having to have 6-month x-ray and imaging updates to make sure this problem doesn't progress, but we're treating with multiple medications and a supplement to hopefully slow down the progress of the deterioration in the vertebrae. But the great news is Adam, after a week, it was amazing to see how far he come, and he's able to walk around now. He's fully mobile. He's up and waiting for dinner and waiting at the gate. He's very vocal too.
Yes. And
he's really getting used to people and coming around and taking his medication sandwiches and treats from us gently. And we're so excited and so happy for him. It was such a worrisome thing to find out.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been great. Like Adam and Yo-Yo, I mean, those have been kind of like our main 2 pigs that we've been having to do go above and beyond, for their normal care for the others. But thank y'all who have already donated. It's been amazing. And y'all continue to donate to his care. So thank y'all so much. It's really been great to see the community kind of come around them. Mm-hmm. So we're going to just take a quick little 30-second break real quick. Yeah. And we're actually going to show you rather Destiny and RK. So just real quick, don't want to go too much into it, but real quick, what is this? What are we about to see?
So Destiny was a 4-H pig, and RK was a high school student at the time and had raised her in the program, and there were, I think, 12 pigs in that program. And he just fell in love with her and realized, that she's no different than a cat or a dog, and he could not stand the thought of her going to market after he showed her in the 4-H program. Yeah. So he talked with his mom, and Rose and RK reached out, and we said yes, we were able to take Destiny. This was, I think 6 years ago now, maybe. And they had not been able to visit Destiny for years. They were coming regularly to volunteer days, visiting Destiny, They love her so much, they sponsor her. And due to some medical issues that RK's mom had, they had not been able to visit. And so RK and his wife were able to come visit on her last volunteer day, and Destiny got to see him again. And it was so cool to see her interaction with him, and she definitely remembered him. It was so funny. So this is a short video of her trying to take advantage of all the treats that he had.
Like, okay, I kind of like you now. Oh, but that's...
Not the whole bucket. No, not the whole bucket. You can have one more. Hey. Okay, fine.
Hey, baby girl.
One more?
The bucket.
Not the whole bucket. Not the whole bucket.
She said, but why not?
Just go.
It's my size.
She was all about those treats.
Yeah.
So it was funny. But yeah, so I just wanted to just kind of give you all a break and see how that was just beautiful to see. You know,
Yeah,
and
we
see
were
them.
so excited to see that, and you know, just a quick story that's funny. So he had said, and we didn't know this, whenever he was raising her and would visit her, she would always steal his cell phone out of his back pocket when she was a baby. So she's never done that with any of us. And he said when he got there this time to visit her at Cotton Branch, first she acted a little moody, and if you know pigs, they can hold grudges. So she was upset, I think, that she had not seen him in several years. Well, then as soon as she chilled out and came around and was like, okay, you're fine, I forgive you, she stole his cell phone out of his pocket and started walking off with it. So it was just so funny because I was like, she doesn't do that to any of us. So she knows, you know, what to do to play with him and how she interacted with him in the past. It's amazing to see their memories, and she was excited to see him.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so next up, we're going to go over something else. So next, we're going to be talking about our upcoming events. So let's talk about that.
Yes.
So first things first, we'll go ahead and talk about our tour days. A lot of people have been asking about when can they come out and see the animals. And so we have 3 different ways to do that coming up soon. And the first one's going to be obviously our tour day. We try to do this every month. Sometimes we may skip a month depending on if we have another event. But this one is coming up April 2nd, which is very soon. So if you'd like to come visit the animals, have a tour, meet them, this is a very immersive experience. We have a lot of our animals are very personable and calm, and so you're able to kind of really meet them and love on them and see them for who they are. And then Josh, what's the next day?
And the next one is our volunteer work block.
Yep. And so what is that?
So what we do, we meet up, and first we work on multiple projects around the farm, and we have something for everyone, no matter ability or workload. So it can be everything from just helping with any cleanup, pooper scooping, changing waters, painting barns and buildings, reinforcing fencing. There's just a lot of different things to do. And then after we do our work, we have a potluck with all plant-based potluck.
Yep.
So we get to eat outside normally. We have lots of picnic tables and places to eat. And everybody just kind of brings their favorite dish to share. And it's always been such a hit. People really enjoy it, and we enjoy it. And it helps us out tremendously with a lot of the bigger projects when we have a big group of people.
Yep.
So that's the 16th.
Yeah, and that's we depend on our volunteers. So if you can't come out to volunteer that on our group volunteer day, we always have volunteer opportunities every single day of the week.
Absolutely.
There is a link in the description at the very bottom that says volunteer, and you can actually click on the schedule. But you can definitely see how you can get involved. So the next one is going to be our Family Fun Day, and this is we do this every year. We had to cancel obviously in 2020 due to COVID. But this is we love this event specifically because we have face painting for kids, we have raffles, giveaways, we have plant-based food provided by Uprooted this year. and it's a great time.
And other fun activities for the kids. And again, you get to tour and interact with the animals. They love it. The animals love kids, so they especially enjoy when kids get to come visit too. And it's just a super, super fun event. And that's June 4th.
7th, I think. Let's see. 4th, excuse me. Why did I think 7th?
I don't know.
But yes,
Would be in the middle of
June 4th, yes. So we would love to have you out there. There's obviously a link in the description here, and you can check and see how you can be there. Bring the family, bring the kids. It's going to be a great time. And wonderful food, by the way. For some of you who've had our past events, at our movie nights and things like that, you've had Uprooted's food, and it's wonderful. It's delicious.
It's awesome. And always something different.
Yes.
I love it.
And the
And
last...
really good dessert, sorry.
Yes, really good dessert. And the last event is something that we are so excited about.
Yes.
This is the first of its kind in Columbia area. And so for those of you who don't know, we are in the center of the state. So we're like Columbia, Lexington, and we're like right outside of Lexington. And so we are going to be presenting with Veg Fest Expos, the first ever Columbia Veg Fest. It's going to be at Seager Park in Columbia. And so for those of you who know Columbia, Seager Park is a brand new stadium, a minor league stadium, and it is amazing. It's clean, it's nice. We're going to be using the entire concourse. We're expecting thousands of people to come out and support plant-based living, vegan living, and also support Cotton Branch. And so we will be presenting with Veg Fest Expos, and we'll be talking more about that as the event comes up.
Yeah. That's June 26th.
Correct, yes. That is June 26th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you'd like to be a vendor, if you would like to see how you can actually be involved, have a booth, there definitely is the website in the description here. We would love to have you. We love doing this kind of stuff, and this is going to be the biggest event that we've ever been in partnership with someone with, and it's going to be a lot of work, but we love bringing these type of events to the area with some help. So.
And this is something that was on our list for 2020. So for 2 years we've been wanting to do this and have not because of the pandemic and the restrictions. So we're so excited to finally be able to do it this year.
Yeah. So to recap, for those of you who just joined in, we are talking about springing into action. It is our new campaign that we're going to be using to help us get new pools, to help us repair our tractor, because the hydraulics on the tractor has an issue. Also some misting systems. So you can check in the description about what all this is all about. Shade sails as well.
Very important.
Yes. And so that's what we're talking about. Also, we're going to go over our events. Our April tour day is April the 2nd. Our volunteer work luck is April the 16th. Family Fun Day is June the 4th. And then the Columbia Veg Fest is going to be June the 26th. So we have a power-packed, lots going on over the next couple of months. We would love to see you at one of them or all of them.
Yes.
But we hope you'll have a great rest of your day. We will be live again tomorrow, and I'll be going over a lot of other stuff in relation to springing into action. So we hope you had a great day. We will see you later, all right? Bye, y'all.
Bye.